how about then befriending the body? A lot of us don't want to go anywhere near the body, never mind befriending it. And as, some comedians like to joke, I'm sort of okay for up here, but here I only visit on occasion when the conditions are right, second chakra, whatever it is. But, a lot of the time we don't actually integrate into our bodies. So mindfulness is a kind of embodied being that involves this spaciousness and also a non-judgmental presencing, so that we're not constantly caught up in liking and disliking our ideas and opinions about this, that, and everything else. It really is a kind of scientific, dispassionate willingness to look at things as if for the first time and not know so much about it. So the knowing of awareness really has to do with also the not knowing, knowing that we don't know. That is what most scientists hope to cultivate, because it's only when you reach the limits of what you know that you might have a snowball's chance in hell of moving into the domain of the not knowing and contribute something that has never been seen or felt or measured or realized before. So that's something that all of us have. It's like if we don't see ourselves as incarnated, miraculous beings, there's something the matter with us. Because there's so much more right with us than wrong with us, no matter what's wrong with us. And that's what we tell our patients. When you have cancer, heart disease, chronic pain conditions that drive you crazy, and you put out the welcome mat and rotate your relationship to those actualities in your life, all of a sudden there's the discovery that you're a lot bigger than your cancer, your pain. Walt Whitman said that, I'm large, I contain multitudes. I mean, the poets understand this, that we are not who we think we are. We're much, much bigger, but a lot of the time we have very diminished views of ourselves. When you start to do this, it's profoundly healing and transformative. But I shouldn't use the verb doing, because it's more a being than a doing. So we have to, in some sense, the invitation is to drop into being. We're called human beings, but mostly we act like we're human doings, and it can get us into big trouble. Okay, so this is an invitation to actually cultivate that kind of intimacy. Now, it's all relational, so we befriend the body. Whether we like it or not, we befriend it as it is. Whether we have cancer, heart disease, chronic pain, or just feel like we don't weigh what we want to weigh. We work at actually befriending it without it having to change. We're not into fixing. This is radically different from medicine. And medicine itself is realizing it has to change and not merely be into fixing. But to actually, healing is very, very different from fixing. It's, in a sense, allowing the system, the organism, to come to terms with the way things are. And then it rotates very often, and things change in profoundly meaningful ways. Meaningful ways that no one could ever sort of tell you about. You have to discover or uncover them yourself through your own willingness to engage.